I love it, but I'm going to challenge you, DeAaron Fox. You got to figure out how to get to that level without having somebody piss you off, because you're a great player, and great players get to that level on their own, whether it's finding somebody to piss them off or finding something else. Maybe there's a 5-year-old kid that has an opponent's jersey on and not yours. That should piss you off.
There's nothing you guys can do, right, as a team on your end.
What's that?
There's nothing you guys can do, coach, teammates on you guys.
There's some things that we could do.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to try to do it.
Okay.
But as a great player, you got to take that upon yourself more than worry about other things. Now, if other things come along, great. Yeah. But you got to figure that out.
Man. So we got to talk about this Mike Brown situation, guys. So apparently this video footage right here, you can't really hear anything in an audio, so I have to do a voiceover. So apparently they put out this video clip saying this is Mike Brown pressing DeAaron Fox because shortly after this video, Mike Brown was fired by the Sacramento Kings. So this video clip right here that I'm showing you guys, this is something that maybe ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, somebody with a lot of sources can come out and explain what happened in this video and why Mike Brown was fired shortly after this video. And apparently we don't see coaches do stuff like that, but obviously there has to be a lot of tension going on for the coach to call out his star player. So after all of this news came out, guys, the Denver Nuggets coach came out and he had this to say about Mike Brown being fired by the Sacramento Kings.
To the meeting, and the coach said, "You hear about Mike Brown?" I said, "Why? What happened?" They said he got fired. And at first I was really shocked and surprised. Then I caught myself. So why am I shocked and surprised? For two reasons. One, because as an NBA head coach, ultimately you're going to get the blame. When they win, it's going to go to Sabonis and Fox. When you lose, it's going to go to Mike Brown. That's the way it works. And two, who he works for. So I'm not surprised that Mike Brown got fired, because I got fired by the same person. And what really pissed me off about it was the fact that they lost last night, 5th game in a row, I believe. Tough loss, fouling a jump shooter. They had practice this morning. He does his post-game media, and he's in his car going to the airport to fly to LA, and they call him on the phone. No class, no balls. That's what I'll say about that. Thanks, everybody.
And a lot of other former and current players on podcasts have been defending Mike Brown. I don't have those clips, but I do have a clip of Lou Will breaking down the situation. And I think Lou Will put together the video I was talking about earlier because it seemed like it came down to a decision where the upper management had to make this harsh decision to either get rid of Fox or to get rid of their coach, guys. So let's check out this clip of Lou Will breaking down the situation.
But from what I understand, it just ran its course very fast and surprisingly. You know, this was a team who we all had and still have high hopes for, and they fell short of those expectations under his leadership. And that happens, and that's no slight to his pedigree as a coach. You know, players get traded for a lack of a fit. Coaches aren't immune to that, you know. So I'm hearing there was just some pushback from how DeAaron Fox was continuously being singled out, you know, whether it was publicly or behind the scenes, or the players just didn't agree with that sentiment, or, you know, I was even hearing whispers that there was a situation where he might have asked, you know, or suggested that even DeMar DeRozan come off the bench, you know, and those things proved to be severe missteps in an already challenging season, where it put the front office in a position where they had to side with either the all-star talent they had or to part ways with their former coach of the year, who had a brand new 3-year extension. And ultimately they chose to go with the players. And that made Mike Brown a casualty of that. You know, could they have handled it differently the way that he was fired? You know, that's not my call to make. A lot of coaches and a lot of different people are coming out in support of how it was handled. But this was just a classic example of, you know, a coach losing the locker room and not being on the same page with his players. And, you know, at the end of the day, the players were, you know, who management chose to side with.
Yeah. Get DeAaron Fox the hell up out of here. Get Miss Johnson the hell up out of here. Y'all sold. In a year of investigations, I'm wondering, did you have money on the Knicks? How in the hell, DeAaron Fox? Up by 1. 13 seconds left. You got a fast break, a play that you didn't even make because you weren't responsible for the steal, and you want to go up for a bucket with 13 seconds left, up by 1 when you could have solidified the game. You couldn't get a bucket all night in the second half, DeAaron Fox. OG Anunoby had you strapped, and you had the audacity, the goal, the ignorance to believe that in that moment you were about to be a hero? A hero? You could have tied up the series. First and foremost, you're stealing minutes from Dylan Harper off GP. You're already stealing. And now you just robbed the Spurs of a dub in game 4. The dumbest NBA Finals play I have seen DeAaron Fox made tonight. The dumbest play in the history of the NBA Finals, and that includes J.R. Smith. I have never witnessed a person be a commit this type of mutilation against his own team. Like, this was bodily harm to the San Antonio Spurs dreams. Like, I've never seen somebody, you know, Midas, everything he touched turns to gold. DeAaron Fox, everything he touches turns to crap. Everything. And in the game on the line, we witnessed it.
You know what it is, 5:20 in the morning. Game 4 recap. Hey, Mike, if you don't know what happened, just look at Be Here face.
Let's get ready to play some basketball, man. I told y'all, Knicks game 3. And I wore a Spurs hat to be funny. I was trolling. Y'all know what it is.
Man, what did we just watch, bro?
One of the greatest meltdowns in NBA history, man. Teague birthday, the greatest comeback.
What is that, the greatest comeback? Only
history.
Special shit happen on days like this, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Real nigga holiday.
Hey, man, the Knicks with a crazy comeback win in the Garden, 107 to 106. What the fuck just happened?
OG for MVP. If OG don't get MVP of this series,
hit the gavel.
I swear,
We're
if
here
OG
now.
don't get MVP and they get it to Jalen Brunson, I will never watch another NBA game.
That
They
is
cheating.
crazy, bro.
On top of y'all cheating today, too.
Adam Silver, I'm sick of you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. On God, bro. Reverse the game, bro. David Stern would have never let this shit happen, bro. That's some hoe ass shit, bro. You gotta step in, nigga. You run this. You the Obama of this shit, nigga. Lock in, bro.
It was out of back. It was over and back.
Over the back like a motherfucker, bro.
Oh God, it was.
It was bad. Over the back. Why they didn't challenge you? They ain't had no challenges or something?
I swear to God, the NBA, bro. I'm do away with this shit, bro. Make the WNBA great again, bro. Nothing, bro.
So let's go.
Boy, they gonna smoke you.
I just thought I'd be able to outrun them. That's it. Have them scored. Try to get a layup, get up 3. You know, make them force them to need a 3. And OG made a good block. Was there anything different?
He said he thought he could outrun him. See, in basketball, even if you the damn fastest, the court ain't but so damn big.
Thank you.
You know, I'm saying you think you finna get the top speed. That man ain't gotta take but 2 steps. He gonna be right there on the damn glass.
Right.
Like, bro, that don't make no sense, man.
So yeah, guys, it's just a frustrating season over there for Sacramento Kings. And of course, you already know who's going to get the blame. It's always going to be the coach before they start trying to blame the players and the star players and move the star players around. So unfortunately, Mike Brown lost his job. I haven't heard loudmouth Stephen A. Smith come out and defend Mike Brown yet. I don't know why, but we'll see, because he was so loud and defensive when it came to Darvin Ham and calling out LeBron James. I'm not sure why he's not calling out De'Aaron Fox in the situation. Maybe there's something that we don't know. So it's unfortunate. I hope they don't try to blackball Mike Brown, because we know black coaches, they don't get the same opportunities as other coaches when stuff like this happens and pans out like this, especially now with these videos surfacing online and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you made this far in the video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.